Good evening, and welcome to the Cherry Hill West Weekly Report. I'm Mary Gomberg.
And I'm Alan Ziskin, and here's the news. An important announcement has just been made concerning the school musical, which is scheduled for March. With us is Mr. Mark Steele, technical director of the school musical, and we've just been informed that the musical has been changed from previously Barnum to Bye Bye Birdie. Would you care to comment on that, Mr. Steele?
Thank you, Alan. Yes, unfortunately, due to some problems with obtaining the royalty rights to Barnum, we will be unable to do it this year. Hopefully, maybe if we get around to it next year. We just could not get a definite answer from them. They had told us initially that it would be released, the royalties would be released December the 10th, and we've been calling them every day since then, and there is a national touring company that's out. They just left Wilmington. We were there last week, and evidently it's that touring company that holds the rights to the show, and they have not released it back to Tams Whitmark. So therefore, for amateur or professional use, they have the exclusive rights and have not given it up yet. So that's that. And since we have auditions coming up this week, we have to do something, and so we informed the students today that it will be Bye Bye Birdie.
Well, what happens to all the kids who were interested in, specific parts in the show?
Well, unfortunately, those that had geared themselves for that, they'll be a little bit disappointed. We are still, when we have the auditions, we're still going to have them use the Barnum music, and then we will do some other things along that line, testing them with various scales to check their vocal range, so that the songs that they have prepared, they still will be able to use. Barnum obviously has a great approach for people such as the gymnasts from our school, and unfortunately with Bye Bye Birdie, we will not have that much of a need for that type of individual. However, we're not telling everyone that was thinking about coming out not to come out now just because they're a gymnast. No, somewhere along the line, I know that there are people out there that have a great deal of talent, and hopefully that Bye Bye Birdie will appeal to just a different group and some of the other same people who were going to try out for Barnum. The directors, we had to make a decision somewhere along the line, and we felt that a lot of factors went involved, costuming of the show, saleability of the show to the public and to the school made us decide to go with Bye Bye Birdie for this year.
Well, what can we look forward to in Bye Bye Birdie?
Well, Bye Bye Birdie is a story about teenagers, and it has the telephone hour number where everybody's on the phone, which I'm sure all young people can relate to. It has a Elvis Presley type character involved in it who's being shipped off to the army, and the girls are going wild over him and things like that. And it has the girl who's love-struck and her boyfriend who's trying to win her back from her desire to have Conrad. And there are a lot of real positive aspects of this being a young type of show. Not to say Barnum obviously was negative, but that was our first choice. But we feel Bye Bye Birdie will be a good replacement. Bye Bye Birdie was done once here 19 years ago. So, I mean, we're talking about a period of time in which students of this school have not even been alive, so I think that we're still okay with that. Any other questions that you can think of, Alan?
No.
I think that's about it that I can think of right now.
Okay, well, thank you for being with us, Mr. Steele.
My pleasure, Alan.
Congratulations to the following students who were selected by competitive audition on Saturday, December 11th to be the members of the following All-South Jersey groups. In the orchestra category, West had 5 selections: Ike Carabases, Aaron Zeligson, Andrea Dolly, Joan MacArthur, and Robert Klukoff. In wind ensemble, there were 3: Charles Muggleworth, Willie Demopoulos, Chris Esposito. In the symphonic band, there were 9: Greg Marino, Bob Levine, Joan MacArthur, Robert Klukoff, Raituro Noriti, Romeo Kubo, Todd Abrams, Bobby Gupta, and Dave Greenberg. So once again, congratulations to these fine musicians from West. West is busily preparing for the Knowledge Bowl, and reporter Alan Ziskin spoke with the team's advisor, Dr. Fletcher.
With us now is Dr. Donald Fletcher, a member of the English department here, and he's also the advisor to the Knowledge Bowl team here at West. And welcome.
Thank you.
Well, do you mind telling us what exactly is the Knowledge Bowl?
Yes, the Knowledge Bowl is something new this year. This is being organized by NYT Cable TV. which is putting a good deal of investment into setting up a competition among the high schools, public and private, of the South Jersey area. So Cherry Hill West is happy to have a chance to compete along with our sister schools, both larger and smaller. We will be selecting a team, and then this team will take part in a regular full elimination tournament among, I believe, 34 now schools that will be competing in the Knowledge Bowl.
Okay, and how are you selecting the team?
Well, our team, each school, I should say, fields a team of four we will be selecting also four alternates. In this team, we want to have people who represent different areas of strength because the questions in the Knowledge Bowl may come from any area whatsoever. In fact, the NYT cable TV people have given us a list of categories. We have grouped these into four general areas, and we're now in the process of selecting the students who are interested in this competition and who will represent strength in those areas.
Well, do you think we have a good chance of going far?
Well, I think West should have a good chance. I think that we should be able to field a strong team, although undoubtedly other schools will be doing the same. Our first match will be against Holy Cross on the 3rd of March. If we're successful in that one, then we'll go on to the next level, and so to the next and all the way to the finals.
Okay, well, thank you for being with us, Dr. Fletcher.
Wouldn't you like to give someone close to you a 3-foot candy cane? Decca is now selling these in 4 flavors at $4 apiece, so hurry while they last.
Every Wednesday afternoon in the Jones Gym, faculty and students participate in intramural table tennis. So if you're interested in an afternoon of fun and good exercise, come on down and give it a try. The senior class trip to Orlando, Florida will be here soon, and the class government is on its toes as usual. They feel that the souvenir of the trip is a must, but that the traditional Mickey Mouse t-shirt may not be enough. Their idea is to have personalized painter's caps made up for each of the students who go, and they can get them at a discount price, and they feel it'll be a great remembrance of the trip.
Saturday, December 11th marked an important date for all snow lovers. Our first snowfall lasted from late Saturday night right through Sunday morning and only partially satisfied those students who wished for a closing. A 2-hour delay is all they got, but don't lose hope, students, because weather forecasters are predicting more snow for this weekend. Thank you for watching the West Weekly Report. Please join us again next week at this time. Good night.
Good night.
Good evening and welcome to this December 15th East Update. I'm Karen Zeller.
And I'm Deanna Day.
Bringing you this week's news. The big story this week was the Fraternal Order of Police Christmas party for handicapped children. Despite the snow, almost 900 children from Bancroft, Kingsway, and other schools turned out for a special celebration, complete with a band, a magic show, acrobatics, and cartoon characters. And what would Christmas be without Santa Claus? 2 Santas distributed gifts for the children at the party. Special thanks to the West and East students and staff who made this worthwhile party such a success. At East, over 130 students, headed by Craig Tinkelman, Chris Holt, Amy Grossman, and Jeff Schrock, have worked for weeks with decorations and planning. Advisor Mr. Fred Velchikoff deserves credit once again for an example of the true holiday spirit.
The East Music Department added to this spirit with Thursday night's holiday concert. The chamber singers set the scene with White Christmas. The concert choir sang a medley from Camelot, and the Bells of East received a standing ovation for their rendition of Caps in the Cradle. The chansons and vocal workshop also performed in this lively evening of song. After update, you can share some of these songs since we will bring you excerpts from this concert. Now is your chance to recognize boyfriends, girlfriends, teachers, and staff. Send candy canes to the special people in your life. This week, you can buy candy canes for 50 cents each in the cafeteria during 3rd through 7th periods. They will be delivered to homerooms next week. See Jackie Needleman for more details.
The Drama Department is proud to announce that the spring musical will be The Pirates of Penzance. Dance auditions were held yesterday, and vocal and acting auditions were earlier this afternoon. We'll be bringing you more on this story at a future time. December 15th, the Spanish Club will be having their annual Christmas party. Not only will it give them a chance to be together before the holidays, but it will also give them a chance to celebrate Christmas like the Spanish natives. There will be an election preview for the elections which will follow the holidays.
Advance notice. Interims will be distributed in homerooms on January 3rd. The second marking period will end on January 28th, and report cards will be issued on February 11th. Glick Studios will be here on Friday to deliver pictures from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Are you looking for last-minute shopping ideas? Want to know about a quick holiday recipe? Or the latest films and TV shows? Then don't miss next Wednesday's Newsreel, East's feature program. Newsreel will be hosted by Pat McLaughlin and Karen Dillenschneider and will be brought to you from the Barclay Farmstead.
On the sports scene, on Thanksgiving, East meets West annually to compete in the football for the Al DeBart Trophy. This year, East beat West 35-14 and won the honor of keeping the trophy till next year's Thanksgiving Day game. We'd like to share with you more about the man behind the Al DeBart Trophy. Al DeBart was a teacher, advisor, and administrator at West and East from 1958 until his untimely death in 1968. To many students who knew Al DeBart, he was the ideal instructor, caring and competent. He was in charge of student activities, was a sports referee, and was the most devoted supporter of student sports and events. His sense of humor and abilities have made his memory as vivid now as when he was at West and East. East also benefits from the Al DeBart Scholarship, which is awarded every June in memory of this special man.
Congratulations to Matt Saline, who was selected for the first team of All-South Jersey Soccer. Matt was the only East student named and the only junior on defense. Matt is also a member of the All-State team. Congratulations also to senior Stanley Clayton, who was named to the All-South Jersey, All-State, and All-American football team. The South Jersey coaches have selected the All-South Jersey cross-country team. Mr. Witzig, East's track coach, is very pleased to announce Lori Watson and Bill Stewart have been selected to the first team. Honorable mention went to senior Bob Scowcroft. Congratulations on your outstanding accomplishments. The basketball team has a full schedule ahead, including the Christmas tournament.
I'm here with Mr. John Valori, coach of East varsity basketball team. Mr. Valori, can you tell us how the team looks this year?
Well, the team, from the standpoint of what we have out right now, we have 3 freshmen, 5 juniors, and 5 seniors. Out of the 13 players in which we have on the team, 5 returned from last year, and 1 played with some experience last year. So we're very young, we're very inexperienced. We hope as the season goes along we can gain some experience through some of the mistakes we might make, improve with each game, and hope that we can have a successful season by the end of the season.
Mr. Valori, how many of the team are returning this year?
There are 5 players returning, and again, out of the 5, 1 played last year. The 5 players returning, Jeff Natali, who will be starting for us, Adam Rose, who will be starting for us, Lee Sharamsky will be another starter. Coming off the bench will be Joe Campolito and Steve Asden.
Which teams will be our stiffest competition this year?
The stiffest competition is definitely, and the stiffest competition in South Jersey each and every year is Camden High, or the High. They present the biggest problem, but within the conference, Camden Catholic is excellent this year. Pola 6 is very good. Pennsauken has a promising team. They consider us at the bottom of the schedule, or the bottom of the competition, but I think we're going to surprise some people this year.
The team has been scrimmaging this past week. When does the season actually begin?
The scrimmages, we've had 4 good scrimmages so far. We have 1 today. We've had Ewing, which went to the semifinals of the states last year. We've had Willingboro, which was very successful last year. JFK High School, which is going to be one of the better teams this year. This past week we had Cherokee, a very experienced team, and today we had Cinnaminson. Today we have Cinnaminson, which won the state title last year. We start the season on Friday against a good club, Edgewood. They're picked for number 1 or number 2 in their conference. It's away, and then we play our next 2 games home. Tuesday night against Highland, and Thursday night against Neshaminy High School from Pennsylvania.
Mr. Valori, you said you had a young team this year. Can you tell me some of the players?
I'd like to mention the entire team if possible, but some of the young players we have At the freshman level, Frank Williams at the guard. We have Nick Kasika, who's one of our forwards, along with his brother Tom Kasika, another forward. And Tom will be starting for us the first few games. For our juniors, we have Rick Tyrell, Steve Asden, Lee Sharamsky, Joe Campolito, and Myron Boyko. And the seniors of our club, Adam Rose, Jeff Natale, Scott Fleming, Keith Radigan, and Ronald Cross.
Mr. Valori, can you tell us something about the Christmas tournament?
The Christmas tournament will be held here at Cherry Hill East, December 28th and 30th. The teams competing in the Christmas tournament, Collingswood High School, Morristown High School, and an excellent team from Sterling High School, as well as ourselves. The opening game will be Morristown versus Sterling, and then the second game will be Collingswood, Cherry Hill East, and the winners will face at 7:30, December 30th, for the championship.
This has been Kurt Hatter with East Update, and now back to Karen.
The East girls swim team posted the first victory of the season on Wednesday in their 107-49 win over Washington Township. Congratulations to first place winners Sharon Malloy, Debbie Wilkinson, Barbara Ganito, Julie Schroeder, Leslie Pike, Nancy McLaughlin, Kathy Lynch, and Suzanne Wilkinson. This Saturday, the girls swim team finished second place in the William Patterson College Relay Carnival. The freestyle relay of Laura Lynch, Kathy Lynch, Debbie Wilkinson, and Leslie Pike finished first with a record-breaking time of 1 minute 43.5 seconds. The medley relay of Debbie Wilkinson, Suzanne Wilkinson, Laura Lynch, and Leslie Pike also broke the record with a time of 1:58.6. The East ice hockey team defeated Bishop Eustace on Friday by a score of 9-4. The Cougars scored 3 goals in each period. East goal scorers were Bob Vick with 3 goals, Mike Black and Klaas Premius each with 2, and single goals by Danny Bach and John DePena. John DePena also had 3 assists in the game. Bob McConnell was in goal for East and turned away 2 of the 6 Eustace goals.
Friday, the bowling Christmas tournament will be held at 3:30 at Woodbury Lanes. The girls basketball team meets Edgewood home at 3:30, and the girls swimming team will compete at Sicklerville at 7:40 p.m. On Saturday, the boys basketball team meets Woodrow Wilson away at 10 a.m. Wrestling will be at home at 1:30 against Sterling, and the girls basketball team plays Willingboro at 10 a.m. Well, that's it for this December 15th. Join us next Wednesday for both East Update and Newsreel. Stay tuned tonight for excerpts from East's holiday concert. This has been Karen Zeller and Deanna Day. Happy Hanukkah and happy holiday to you all.
Hello, and welcome once again to What's News at Heritage. My name is Jason Wells.
And I'm Kim Walker. We are pleased to be the co-anchors for our school's second cable TV news program. Our guest this evening is Mrs. Rogers and Mr. Phillips, who in addition to being our physical education teachers at Heritage, also help coordinate the intramurals program.
They're here tonight to tell us about the intramural sports program at Heritage.
Mrs. Rogers, can you tell us the purpose of the intramurals program?
The purpose is an extension of the physical education program and to provide students an opportunity to play a little bit more an activity that they enjoy.
Mr. Phillips, what sports have been offered this year in the intramurals program?
Well, so far this year we've had flag football for boys. We've had coeducational soccer for boys and girls. We've had dance intramurals. We've had volleyball intramurals, and currently we're involved in basketball intramurals for boys and girls, and also weight training.
Mrs. Rogers, can you tell us how are the teams selected and what students can participate?
Well, there are no teams selected per se, and all students may come down from their homerooms. When we have intramurals, each homeroom plays against another homeroom for the championship.
Mr. Phillips, how has the intramural sports program gone so far this year?
I think the intramural program has gone very well. We've had pretty good participation and very few no-shows.
Mrs. Rogers, what do you like most about the intramurals program?
It provides an activity for all students to come down and participate in something that they enjoy. And it is exciting to see the homerooms get very competitive against each other.
And you, Mr. Phillips?
I think it gives the average student or below average student in athletic ability an opportunity to play, whereas they wouldn't normally have an opportunity to play.
Mr. Phillips, what are the plans for the intramurals this spring?
Well, this spring we plan to have a big floor hockey tournament, which is very popular. We also are thinking about an archery tournament, and we're going to continue our dance program.
Mrs. Rogers, can you tell us which homeroom has already won the championship so far this year?
For flag football, there was A4, and for co-ed soccer, which was 7th grade, there was B6.
Can you tell our viewers a little about yourselves, how long you have been at Heritage, and in addition to teaching and working in your murals, what else do you do here at Heritage?
Well, I came to Heritage in 1971, and before that I taught in Willingboro for a while, and before that I taught in Ocean City for a little while. In addition to the intramurals and the teaching schedule that I have, I coach girls basketball and track in the spring.
I came to Cherry Hill in 1966. I started at West and taught there 1 year, and decided I'd like to come to junior high. So I've been here since 1967 and enjoyed most of my time here. I do teach dance intramurals in the morning and coordinate the other intramural activities that take place from September until June.
We're about out of time, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you both for being here with us tonight. I'd also like to thank our viewers that are watching What's News at Heritage. Good night from Kim Walker
and Jason Wells.